What what's going on? It's been a minute since I've just turned on the mic and just talked. I've been doing a lot of this playing a lot of these strategy games lately. And I don't know what I'm doing myself. I don't know why I made a little transition in life, but yeah, I'm just gonna be I'm gonna be doing a bit of both strategy and real games because other games, not real games, but I need it in my life. But yeah, sitting here talking over some Age of Empire 4 gameplay. Uh Pretty sure I'm recording this ahead of time. I haven't put the gameplay in yet, but I'm pretty sure one of the games I'm gonna add. I completely I completely got like the worst tower rush of my entire life. If you don't know what tower rush is, it's just the worst thing ever. I In the new patch of the game, I'm yeah, I think they're gonna limit the amount of range towers have, which is an excellent change because Jesus, this dude had like 9 towers around my base, and I was just fucked. I tried to do the best I could, but yeah, it was a wrap. But yeah, you know what, man? I just been chilling. Life's been great. I've been playing a lot of Age of Empire 4. Game's just good. I don't know why. Something about it. It's probably it's my gateway into a new genre of video games. Didn't expect me to like RTSs that much. But turns out I actually like them a lot. They require a lot of brain exercise. I'm still super trash. I'm currently ranked bronze 3. Yeah, so I've been playing this game for pretty consistently for about 7 months, and I'm bronze 3. Like, I don't know what the hell my deal is. I win some, lose some, not very consistent. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here to talk about, you know, some what I realized about this game as a newcomer of Age of Empire. First of all, I realized that RTSs are a very niche genre of video games. They weren't always. I'm pretty sure during this is me talking as like a complete, competitive real-time strategy game, completely new to the scene. But I think at one point in time, even before I even, tapped in a little bit, I remember hearing about StarCraft 2. That game was like crazy, super big in the esports, big game. The game's falling off a lot. If you're on like fucking Twitch right now, I'm pretty sure it's got less than 10,000 people watching it. Unless there's a tournament or something going on. And really, any RTS game you look at on Twitch is very low viewership. But has a very strong community. That's one thing I will not deny. A very strong community. People like there are players in the RTS community that are like people know from different games. Like it's crazy. Like there's like people consider Age of Empire, and I'm making hand quotes with my hands, you can't see it, but people that come from Age of Empire 2, Age of Empire 3 pros, Age of Mythology, StarCraft 2 pros, uh, Warcraft 3 pros, and all types of shit. And it's a very hard genre to break into if you really haven't grown up playing these games. Like, me, I've grown up playing Halo, Gears of War, shit, dude. I don't even know, man. Like, really, just any first-person games, which requires skill, but a different type of skill. More so, I feel like muscle memory, more so mechanics. I've never played a game. I know to an extent, Halo, Call of Duty. Shit, we can go as far as like Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch or something like that. Like, of course, they take like a lot of thinking on the fly, but this is a different type of thinking on the fly. Like I have never in my 26 years on this planet played a game where like you're playing a game and you're just like shit. Like you don't know, like you are like in panic mode, which I'm working on. I've gotten better with it. When I first started playing this game, I was actually really trash. I was very much like just not knowing what the fuck is going on. Like people will be rushing me, and I'd be sitting there like, wait a minute, like I didn't know what the hell to do, and I was thinking reasons like how this game could improve, and honestly, man, I mean, I think the game for the most part is in a pretty good state. I mean, there's a and one thing I will say, Relic, the developers of the game, do a pretty good job of listening to their community. Like people that things that people talk shit about and don't like there'll be a patch within like a month that will fix that thing people are bitching about. And that right there is pretty good. That shows that like I don't know if I'm loud as fucking back this up a little bit, but that shows that, you know, the developers care about the community and they listen to the community, which is always a plus sign when it comes down to, you know, any game. I mean, I remember when Halo first came out, dude, like people were bitching for a while about how trash the battle pass progression was. And they made little tweaks and changes, but at the end of the day, I feel the progression was still pretty buns. Like you got no, I think, you know, I've been on Halo in a minute. I play it here and now, you know, but I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, that you still don't get rewarded for winning. Like you don't get bonus points for winning games, which is like that's wild to me. Like who? Why the fuck should I get more points for winning? Anyway, I digress. Back in Age of Empire, like I feel like the community will the game and the community and the esports of it and everything will always remain pretty niche because it's a hard game to break into, and especially like the younger generation. Like me, I'll stream this game on Twitch, and I have a little brother who's subbed to me on Twitch. You know, I have like fucking 11 followers. I'm not shit on Twitch or on YouTube. But with that being said, like he'll be like, "Hey, dude, like you know, want to support you and everything, but you playing the upsides of that fucking boring ass game. Like if you don't play it and you don't like get what's going on, the game looks like how the fuck are you having fun playing this? It makes sense though, but something about the game that just. But one thing I will say, and I noticed in the latest patch notes, they were talking about uh like reducing the range on towers. You know, if people don't play this game, you won't get that, but that is a great change. There's a lot of changes to come. The game, the meta of the game, and like I mean, translate meta. I think kind of translates to like just the way the culture of the game is moving, the way the game is being played. This game's always drastically changing. Like you get a pro player, he'll come in and do something different, and they'll flip the whole script and change up the meta for like a month about what people are doing. And it's crazy because like this game you gotta get in reps. Literally. Like if you don't play this game for a month, you'll come back, and especially if you're not super good before you left, you'll come back and you'll be fucked. You'll be like, what is going on? Like you won't get what's going on because of patches and different civilization changes, anything, all the above. You'll be so confused. But like, and that right there is just where the game becomes addicting to me because you really never master it. It feels like I mean, you got pro players who you think can never be beat, and then get upset by like somebody who's not even in the top 10. Like it's crazy, man. Like, and oh, by the way, oh my god, the pro scene on this shit, the pro scene, the like the esports aspect of this game is fucking excellent. I can't say nothing else about it. It's fucking excellent. I mean, like I watch this game like it's a fucking sport now. It's crazy. I love basketball. I love football. Love mixed martial arts. You know, UFC, all that good shit. Probably the main three sports I watch. Probably say I'm not the biggest boxing fan. And I've been a little off on UFC. Really, I got a best friend who's into it. But I'm on a tangent right now, obviously. But football, fucking love football. I'm a diehard fantasy player, and I'm obsessed with it. Basketball, a little off this season, but I love basketball. I love all types of sports, man. But as goofy as it sounds, I will really put Age of Empire esports up there now. Like I tune in every single Wednesday to the EGC, Elite Gaming Channel, like all their shit. I tune in every single week. Like back when it was, I started watching it back at N4C in Germany, which wasn't ran by EGC, but it was a big tournament, the first LAN tournament of, I guess, of the game, Age of Empire 4. Tuning that shit every single weekend while I would literally sit there and like be doing other shit with it in the background. I know like all the big players now. I tuned in Golden League and now I'm watching the Road to Wololo. My stupid ass actually signed up for a week. Signed up for one of the weekly events because it's open to anybody to play. I'm gonna get on there and get my shit washed. I don't care. You know, losing is honestly part of the game. It's crazy. Like me, I'll never ever go pro in this game. I'm not gonna say never ever, but I will most likely never go pro. But you notice from day one till now how much better you've gotten. And now the game is so like basically anybody who's on the game now are all hardcore players, pretty much for the most part. I feel like people who are in Bronze 3 are fucking so good. You're like, what the hell, dude? Like, I thought we were really shit players. And you're doing shit. You're doing meta. You're going, you know what I'm saying, Barbican rushing and boar rushing and shit that, like, you know, pro players are doing. You're probably bronze threes. Is crazy. Anyway, another thing too, I feel like I realized that, like, when the game first dropped, a lot of air quote Age of Empire 2 pros were like kind of diving into the game a little bit, and they all fell back. And it breaks my heart. Age of Empire 2 is obviously like like excellent game. It's a classic. It's probably the best, you know, it's the best Age of Empire game, you know, through the public eye for sure. But like, don't you think it's time to get with the new? It's time to get with the new. It's time to make that step. I get it. I get it. Age of Empire 2 has been around for a long time, and pretty much the game is, you know, they introduce some new civilizations sometime soon, but the game is pretty much balanced across the board. Like, it's pretty much a perfect RTS. Not perfect, but like the problems that Age of Empire 4 was facing when it first launched, Age of Empire 2 is long past those problems. Like, you know, as far as the color picker and civilization randomizer and all that they looking at that shit like, man, y'all still worry about that? Man, we did that shit a decade ago. And the reason I said a decade ago is the game's a fucking, I think, over a decade old. I don't know exactly when Age of Empire 2. I'm look that shit up. Let's look up when Age of Empire 2 came out real quick. So yeah, Age of Empire 2. Let's look this shit up real quick because I'm pretty sure. Let's see what it dropped. Yeah, I got a Wikipedia up in this bit. Let's see, release date. Let's see. Release. I'm gonna go with the OG Age of Empires. So the OG came out. Damn, that's crazy. No way. 1999? Obviously, it's way different now, but 1999 Age of Empire 2 came out. Dude, I was fucking 4 years old when that game dropped. Like, the game, the meta it's in place. But now you can tell they're trying to push Age of Empire 4 to be the new one. I mean, basically, Age of Empire 4 is the 2021 version of Age of Empire 2. Obviously, the definitive edition came out I think what came, 2018? And maybe even later than that. Definitive edition came out a little bit later, which is actually super fucking good. Dude, Age of Empire 2 is a great game. Okay, released in November 14, 2019, Age of Empire 2 Definitive Edition. So that's still like 3 years old. And the game has way more content. That's obvious. The game has way more content. I mean, it's been around for a while. You know, it's got like, I think after the new, like, you know, Indian, DLC, the game has like 40 civilizations now. Like 40. Opposed to Age of Empire 2 that has fucking 8. Like, obviously the game is not on the same level. And speaking of civilizations, you gotta realize, man, like, you know, Age of Empire 2, and 4, the time period it takes place in, it's like unlimited opportunities to add in new DLC and expansions. Like, you know how excited I am to fucking play like new civilizations in Age of Empire 2. I mean, I keep saying 2. 4. Like, this game has so much potential. Like, Age of Empire, if they balance the game out and regularly introduce civilizations, then the game will get, it's still not going to be like, you know, it's not going to be StarCraft 2 in its prime popular. I don't think you get that far. But, you know, I don't know anything. I'm just really kind of talking. But, like, the game can get bigger. Because, like, really, a big problem, I think that one of the big things haunting the game right now, which really, like, I get it. It takes time. But, like, you know, just the lack of civilizations. There's only 8. And the game is still pretty popular only with 8. The gameplay of the game is great. Aesthetically, it looks great. Graphics look great. If you're not playing in fucking potato mode, I don't know why some pros, like, you'll go watch their streams and they're playing at like the lowest resolution settings. You'd be like, what the fuck are you playing this thing on, bro? You playing this thing on a goddamn toaster? What are you playing this game on right now? Why are they looking? I'm watching fucking Ancient Civilization RuneScape. Like, dude, get the fuck out of potato mode. This shit's for a living. You should not be in potato mode. I'm sorry, that's me being an asshole. But yeah, this game has so much potential for so many civilizations. I mean, most of them that probably gonna come from Age of Empire 2. You know, for example, me, I think the ones I'm super excited for, and I'm just not learning about these civilizations because I really give a shit about the ancient medieval world that much until like a couple months ago. Well, I'll probably say about 7 to 8. But yeah, I'm Japanese, Japan. Japan's gotta come. Dojos and of course samurais. Like, Japan would be an excellent addition to Age of Empire 4. Like, and I already know it's eventually gonna come. There's no way this game's gonna have its whole lifespan and not introduce Japan. Japan will be in there. Korea, another big one's gonna be in there. The Danes. I think the Danes might be the next civilization to be up. The Danes, which is basically Vikings, which I learned Vikings is a very, very broad term. There are multiple, lands or, whatever that have Vikings. Like Vikings is not just one group, it's a bunch of different Vikings. But yeah, Danes, which I guess were like the most popular Vikings. I don't know. Scandinavian. I don't know which ones are the most popular, but Danes are a big one. Danes, obviously the Byzantine Empire, which is basically the Roman Empire successors. Like, they were like the stuck up motherfuckers back in that time period. Like they were the richest nation. They were a huge ass empire. Like, the Byzantine Empire is huge. Huge. And like it's kind of crazy they introduced the game without even having them. I feel like they would be a civilization that would launch with the game. But it's all good. You got Poland. What else you got? I mean, there's so many countries, there's so much to do at that time. And then I'm just talking like really like, Eastern Asia and like, Western Europe and like a little bit of Eastern Europe. They had Eastern Europe countries. I mean, I'm trying to think. Let's look this shit up. Man, let's look up. I don't know, what should I look up? Like, just medieval what, civilizations maybe? I know there's so many in this game. There's gotta be like so many medieval civilization. Like, where the fuck can I just top to medieval civilizations? I mean, shit, there's so many. Like, I mean, really, obviously I'm dumb. It's like I don't know that many. I mean, you got like Egypt. I know them, but I can't think on top of my head. If I may look up a map. Ooh, it's like, okay. Ooh, okay. This is like really far away. This is like real back in time. I think AOE 4 takes place during like 500 to 1500. It's like, I know it's really different. But basically, all I'm trying to say is that like this game. Oh yeah, Turkey, the Turks. That would be dope. The fucking Ottoman Empire. They are the ones that took down Byzantine Empire. Like I said, there's so many. There's so many. There's so much shit. There's so much shit. Lithuania. There we go. Oh yeah, fuck. Italy, Spain, Portugal. I haven't said Portugal yet. There's so many different countries and just so much different shit to explore. The world was crazy back in the world. I say war. The world. But they were just fucking nuts. They were nuts. They were all at war. Western Europe was always at war, killing each other. It's excellent. No, it's terrible, actually. But I'm just saying, like, it's so much to work with, though. There's some Eastern European countries. There's so much shit going on. But point I'm trying to make is that I really feel like if this game, it has a very passionate community. And I feel like if people stick with it, maybe eventually, like, I'll be in some Twitch chats or whatever of people who don't even play the game or haven't played it in a while, and they want to get back into it. But it is one thing I will say about the game, though. It is something kind of hard to break into. It's not easy. It's not easy. Believe me. I've been playing this game for a minute, and I'm still buns. I'm pretty sure I got a compilation gameplay I'm going to have on the screen, but you'll see me get my shit pushed in all the time. All the time. Stay getting washed. But like that's a part of the game, especially if you're new to the genre as a whole, you're gonna get cooked. But when you win, but when you like apply a strategy to somebody, you actually outsmart them and they weren't ready for it, and now they panicking, and now you dropping nuts on their town center and all their landmarks, and they don't know what the fuck to do. You killing vills, you're massacring, you're getting fucking genocidal war crimes left and right. You're fucking killing women, children, fucking families of 4. You're shitting on their corpse. You come by, you go to the fucking town center, bring out the goddamn leader of the pack, chop his fucking head off in front of everybody, and fucking drink the blood of your enemies. I'm playing. I am joking. Point I'm trying to make is we went fucking real left on that one. Okay, that was a joke. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make is when you fucking wash somebody, like legitly beat them, it goes straight to your wiener. It's a great time. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just turned this mic on because you know what? I like talking. And I used to talk all the time on this channel, but lately I've been uploading me playing live games. Well, most of it was super shitty audio. Oh, I was so fucking lazy with getting the actual specs and everything right. But yeah, man, Age of Empire, very niche game, but there's a reason why people love it. And you know, it has a very it's not a hard game to learn, but to master, very difficult. And the barrier to entry is not the most friendly. It isn't. And a lot of people are gonna pick it up and they'll be like, this game is too much. And they're gonna drop it. And probably a lot of RTS games. Because it has its community already established. If you're trying to break into a community that's already been established, you're the outsider, and you're not gonna really get the meta of things. And there's gonna be a lot of fucking phrases and things referenced to that you're not gonna understand. And they're very nice. I will say one thing: the community of RTSs, for the most part, is very nice. Like they're good people. It's not toxic like Call of Duty or Halo or something. It's not toxic at all. Like somebody will like literally blow your cage in, like destroy you, and they'll just say, "Hey man, GG, good job." You'd be like, "Jesus, dude, thanks, man. I did not do good at all. You destroyed me, but thanks for being polite." Whereas in Call of Duty, you're like, "Yeah, pussy, I did that shit while I was dropping nuts off on your fucking girl, you bitch." Like you just be like, "Jesus, dude, come on, man. Sorry, I'm not as good as you." But yeah, that was a rant, a little ramble. We just talking shit. Life's grand. Life's grand. I'm gonna be on Age of Empire, but also I have a little second channel. I'm not gonna drop it here because who gives a fuck? I really just fucking play other games just to like watch myself play. But that will be pretty much the other channel. It's called Sir Subpar Pipe. I'm gonna probably be on this. It don't matter. I have no fucking friends on here. But I'll be playing other games on that channel. This channel is all Age of Empire, but on Subpar Pipe, that's a hilarious name by the way. Sir Subpar Pipe. Yeah, I'm be playing all types of games. That's be like where I'm like my traditional, you know, gameplay is. And no more game reviews. That shit's cooked. Kind of boring. I can't even be myself in game reviews. I like playing games and having fun. When I do game reviews, I kind of sound like I'm reading off a script, and even I'm not. And then like how I'm doing now, I go off on tangents. It's super sloppy. Fuck game reviews, but I will be playing games live on that channel. But yeah, whoever's there listening, everybody stumbles across this fucking super small ass channel. You know what? I'll let you know you're loved and you're beautiful. And here's a quote. Here's something to drop you with before I leave. Um, never think life is just too hard and you can't bounce back because even though it's gonna sound generic, it's some real shit. The hardest thing that ever happened to you, the roughest thing you ever dealt with, is the roughest thing you ever dealt with. And put that in perspective and you'll overcome. Because you're beautiful and you are the one. Okay, I'm out of this bitch. Everyone have a beautiful day.